Well, it's their first stop of a 3-game road trip. And the first, Pasta's outfit. I was just going to say, is he ready for Las Vegas? The outfit says so as they take on the Golden Knights.
I think we're going to be very tough out this year. We got guys that are going to be tough to play against, hard to play against.
Pass up the left side. Pasternak's got some lane down the left wing circle in front. Score! Right by Sophia scores! Corpusella, what a save on Nazar!
They played exactly what we worked on. They played exactly how I wanted them to play.
Swayman makes another pad stop.
Their intensity. It's our 4 out working their 5, and it's obvious.
Mitten, game on his stick, walks in, shoots. We got the game locked down.
You're looking at T-Mobile Arena, or is it Mobile? As a Canadian, I never know how to say it, but I think it's T-Mobile Arena. The Boston Bruins taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. And with that, we welcome you to our pregame show, Bruins Face Up Live, presented by Plymouth Rock, home and auto insurance for Boston sports fans, here in our Salem 5 studios. Sophia, Billy, and Razor here with you guys on this Thursday night late game. Puck drop goes at 10. Of course, this is our pregame. The Bruins left on Monday, guys, so they by now should have adjusted to the time. Have you? Are you ready?
I'm all gassed up and ready to go tonight.
It'll be a grind.
There's a pun in there. There's a pun in there.
I am ready. We are ready to go.
We are ready to go.
Yeah,
okay,
ready.
I like it.
We are ready.
Yes,
I like the energy. I'm not going to reference what you're talking about, though.
Well, if you keep saying it, they're going to get it.
Okay. Well,
it's like, just tell a joke. Tell it.
You know what? I had a salad with chickpea and cabbage, and Billy's worried. That's it. Anyway, moving on. Like I said,
off the rails already.
Woo, we're loco. Like I said, it's a road trip for the Boston Bruins. 3 games, and not the easiest one if you're taking a look at the schedule. We said that the Tampa Bay Lightning would be a test. That was their first loss of the season, and a test starting tonight.
Yeah, so these 3 teams coming into action tonight are combined 7-2-3. 7 wins, 2 losses in regulation, and 3 OTL points. The one team that has the losses in regulation, Razor, Utah. That's Utah. That's it. They're 2-2-0. Meanwhile, Vegas 2-0-2. Colorado 3-0-1 and winning as we sit here and chat. They're beating Columbus. So this is a tough trip, not just for the teams they're playing, but the time zones and the quickness with which they will have 3 games in less than 4 days.
That's the real kicker for me. The teams are the teams, and early in the season you're getting a little bit of everything from everybody, but the travel and the fact that you're 22 hours back-to-back in the mountains, Colorado, Utah, and then back home Monday for another. It's the 4 and 6 if you build in, because essentially the game home on Tuesday is a road game. We talk about that all the time. So it's taxing. And it's a great challenge. It's a great opportunity for the coaching staff to really know what you have after this little homestand that they have, and where this team really is when it comes to the chalk of the league. And
just throwing this in there really quickly because it's important to discuss. Sometimes it is cliche when teams are like, "Oh, we're going to bond on the road," but this is very important for Marco Sturm. We already know that the training camp was different. The rooms were kind of mixed up in terms of not the vets and the. They're not called rookies, but the younger guys,
First years.
Yeah, first years being together, number one. We already heard in maybe it was practice sound or post-game sound that there are no cliques. People are mixing and matching for dinner. So these three days very important for like a newish team to bond and get together.
Yeah, it's good. They don't have any other opportunities to. This is it. There's really no more chances to do this until everyone goes their way in February. So they got a couple days on the road. They went out early on purpose for that sake, to have their day together on Tuesday. And it's good. It doesn't really translate to wins and losses. It's just good to have everybody around and kick the season off.
And you don't have a legit road trip during training camp.
Right.
You leave at noon. You come back at 11:30, wherever, 12 o'clock. So my point is, you don't get into that rhythm of NHL training travel. And
Yeah.
this is an extreme, but it's nice. And every team will do it at some point. If you have your druthers, you would try to do it as early as, in my eyes, as early as possible, because then you do get the legit chance to do things together and to get to know each other.
Yeah, and I think we're going to talk about that a little later on. But for now, Hampus Lindholm, guys, made the trip. We knew that. He hasn't played in a couple games. He has made progress, though, because he went from skating alone to skating with the team. And Adam Pellerin is ringside, so he has all the updates for that. I actually learned that he was skating with the team thanks to your Instagram story, Adam. So thanks for doing a great job on the road. And dare I say, Adam Pellerin joins us, and he definitely did not go out in Vegas, did he? You.
Not at all. I stayed in all night. Didn't do a thing. We did have a team bonding, by the way, the Nesson team. We went out golfing on the off day while the Bruins were doing their team bonding. It was Judd Brick, myself, and Steve DeSilva, our photographer, who's operating the camera right now. So we had a chance to bond. So that was a lot of fun. But you mentioned Hampus Lindholm, and I posted that on social media. Good to see him back on the ice practicing with the team. We had a chance to talk to him yesterday. He took us back to the night of the injury. Of course, it happened in the home opener against the Blackhawks. He said he felt something grab him a little bit and overextended on a play, and so he left the game after that, and here we are a week later. He's set to miss his third straight game. Now, is he disappointed? Yeah, of course, because he missed most of last year, had a healthy training camp, and here we are a couple of games in the season, already dealing with an injury. But he's not discouraged because he knows the injury is minor, and he's getting close to a return. Here's what he had to say about it yesterday.
No, it's nice to be out there skating again, get some team skates in, and be with the fellas. So it feels better each day. So taking it day by day here.
Bit frustrating for you considering all that time you missed last year and this time early on.
Yeah, of course it sucks, but it's the way it's just the way it is. And luckily, it's nothing major. My knee's good, and I can be back here hopefully shortly, and just go from there. So I've been feeling great before injury and stuff. So I got a good feeling overall with the group, with my game, and with Marco and everyone. So I'm excited to be back, but try to also just take it day by day here.
The fact that you are here and you are skating, you must be relieved.
Yeah, no, like I said, you never know. Like obviously being out like last year, like little freak accidents like that. It's nice that it's nothing major like it was last year.
And Lindholm gave a shout-out to Jordan Harris as well. He said that he's been very impressed with him, his skating, and his intelligence out on the ice. Guys, the big question is, when Lindholm does come back, whether that's on Saturday or Sunday, some point during this trip, what happens with Jordan Harris? Does Jordan Harris stay in the lineup? Who comes out? But, that's a question for another night, I guess, guys.
Adam, thank you so much. We'll hear from you a little later on. Great suit, by the way. We're going to bring it back here into the studio as we take a look at the D pairs then, with Hampus still out.
Yeah, so this remained the same as last game. Lowry with McAvoy. There's Jordan Harris with Andrew Peeke, and then Zadorov and Yoki Haru. Of course, we see a little, I wouldn't call it jumbling, a little alteration here and there depending on situation. But Jordan has been very good in his 2 games.
Yeah.
A point in each game. He's had 1 goal and 1 assist between 16 to 17 minutes. His reads, his decisions. I'm going to repeat what I said the other day. He is not a fancy D. He is a simple, straightforward D who his game is all about little plays, little decisions. He won't turn the net and burn you like we look for Charlie McAvoy to do, Razor, but what he will do is he'll make the right read, he'll make the good play, he'll hit you. He's more physical, I think, than people realize, but he's not going to run you over, but he is not going to shy away.
No, he has great hockey sense as well, right? He's ahead of the play. He's not a big guy by any means, but he's able to read the play. He has a good offensive touch and instinct in him, but also doesn't oversell himself on that offensive side. He plays responsibly defensively, but a play like this, you have to have an offensive mind to jump into the rush like he did, and it's a great shot, quick shot. So really good start from him. Thankfully, he's filled in really well for Hampus Lindholm, and he's given himself a chance to be in this lineup for a little longer here.
And Barry, very sweet. Listen to Barry. He's always so impressed with how he carries himself and how well he has spoken. Very mature kid, head on his shoulders.
Very, very much so. He's again, he's such a likable person. So good for him. Big test tonight.
Yeah.
Not just for him, but for everybody.